Hey guys, this video is all about my initial impressions of the Fibre-Metal Pipeliner welding helmet. Now I'm not a professional welder, I just needed a helmet that was relatively indestructible and could withstand just shop environments and the outdoor type of environments. It could just overall handle some very rough treatment. Without further ado, let's take a look at this box that it came in. Now, when I picked the box up, which was shipped to me from Cyberweld, didn't really feel like there was anything in it. This helmet is very lightweight, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But opening up the box, you can see I picked it up upside down because looking at it from the front side for the first time, I found it a little hard to tell the difference between the top and the bottom, but it's pretty clear once you take it out of the box. Now you might notice that it looks a little bit clean, just because I haven't used it yet, but it seems like a pretty standard helmet. Just looking at it, it's relatively flexible. It looks like it's not like super flexible like my auto-darkening helmet shell. And the headgear is much different. The headgear is pretty much entirely moving parts free. It's got the rubber band at the back that you can tighten or loosen to fit your head. Something I need to get used to with that. It's definitely very different. Talking about the headgear of this helmet makes it so that there is no stop when you lift the helmet. The helmet will go fully up so that it is pretty much perpendicular to your neck. And I like that feature. It allows me to look down without the helmet consistently falling down in my face, so I can have it loose enough to where a slight nod of the head does drop the helmet. Now, talking about the lens, this is a fixed shade helmet. This is not an auto-darkening helmet. And it takes the standard 2 by 4¼ inch welding lenses and protective lenses, so you can get them just about anywhere. No special lenses for this. But however, you can get 2 by 4¼ inch little auto-darkening lenses, so if that's more your style, you can drop one in there. Now on to a few things about the headgear. Now this is freeze-framed right here, because I want to talk about how to loosen and tighten this. I didn't figure this out until after I was done filming, and I just didn't really want to film it. Tightening and loosening the rubber band on this is very similar to tightening and loosening, let's say, swim goggles. If you want to tighten it, you push the larger piece of the rubber band out, and you pull those two tabs towards each other, and that tightens it up, and vice versa for loosening it. It's very simple, very easy. Now, the headgear on this thing, like I said earlier, is very moving parts free. It's got the hinges for flipping the helmet up and down, obviously, and it's also got, I guess, that little ratcheting system that allows you to adjust how far it falls down in front of your face. And this is paired up with something quite ingenious that I don't think I've seen other helmets use. I don't know if other helmets use this. This is the first helmet I've seen it on. But it's got these little tab-like things that I use to help adjust how the helmet's going to fall down over my face. But those are the stops. And those control how far back the helmet goes, so it doesn't entirely try and flip back. And I think that's a really cool system there. Something pretty unique. I haven't seen it on any other helmets. I don't know if it's on any other helmets. It could be. I just don't pay attention to that kind of thing. That's really about it for the headgear. It's just got the tightening and the loosening knob and the adjuster or tabs to help it fall down, and so you can adjust how far down it falls when you nod your head. Now, the only thing left to do for me was to burn some rod, stick welding, of course, and one of the first things I did, you saw this in the intro, was burn some 6011. And you'll notice that I get my face really close so I can see the puddle. I don't have a cheater lens. I should probably get one. It would probably help out, especially with my TIG. But I do not have a cheater lens, so I get really close to the weld puddle. Now, I don't usually do this with my auto-darkening helmet because it's pretty expensive and I don't want to damage the auto-darkening lens. That's just not something I want to do. However, this helmet is made to be used with stick welding out of position, so I can get my face right up in there and really have no adverse effects other than the fumes going around the helmet. And the next thing I tried was some 7018 rod. It burned the same as it usually does, but the clarity on this helmet's awesome. It comes stock with a plastic amber lens, and I don't really see the need to replace that yet. It's really clear, shows a clear representation of the weld puddle, and honestly, I kind of like amber lenses a little bit. Alright, so the next thing I ended up wanting to try was some TIG. You know, TIG welding, scratch start especially, is a little easier for me with a auto-darkening helmet because I can position myself with my helmet down and then start the arc. But this one, it's not that big of a deal to get used to again. It's just you gotta position yourself before, then flip, and then light up. And I'm doing that here. So would I recommend this helmet as of right now? Yes, I would. If you just need a helmet that you can beat on, or you're just starting into welding, I would highly recommend this helmet as of right now. I will do a 1-year review of it when I've used it more and put some more hours on it. Anyways, that's all from me. I might have a little bit of footage going towards the end of this video of me just welding out with it, or the video might just end now. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. Please consider staying and subscribing if you like my content, and leave a like and a comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the